I'm gonna lock my hands and cup his shoulder here to have a good control until I throw my arm to the other side of his head. Okay? I'm gonna be chilling here, boom, with my side control, open and throw. From here I can work the Americana as we did the other day, Kimuras, but for now let's go for the choke, okay? I'm gonna switch my base and I'm gonna check his hip. Heavy and check. Okay? I'm posting my hand here on his hip so it helps me to drive my butt towards his head, okay? I wanna trap his arm right there. So when I do my transition, it's really important that I don't miss his elbow, his arm there. Right? I cannot be doing like this and let him come with his elbow inside. You know, that's a different story. I might go for a north and south choke there. But today we're gonna try to have that arm trapped. I'll lock up the shoulder, come here, switch, check his head. Now I'm gonna scoop back, trapping his arm already, okay? Now look, I want to pass my arm underneath his head. So I need to drop my head and be glued on the guy. If my head is up and I try to circle my arm here, there's too much space right here. I might just come with his arm here and block or start rolling, right? So it needs to be tight. I'm here, low, my shoulder touching the guy, and then I just circle here to catch his armpit. Okay? Look, the grip here. Yeah, come here, please. Right here, by the legs, by the armpit. Okay, that's the grip I'm looking for. From here, I make sure I adjust and connect my biceps on his neck. Okay? If there is space here between my biceps and his neck, not gonna work, right? Even if it's ½ inch, it's gonna be painful, but not a choke. So, connect, nice. I'm still low, everything is low here, my head. I'm still checking his hip, and now, super important, I'm going to start turning parallel to him and stomach down. But again, I cannot lift my hip while I'm doing that, otherwise he brings his arm in. So from here, I just go completely flat. Drive my hand to the same side where I came from, and I'm going to start squeezing. As I become more and more parallel to him, I'm driving his arm against his head, his neck. Okay? That's how I'm choking as well. My head on the neck prevents him to follow me, and I keep dropping pressure against his neck. This hand here helps me to get flat, and I'm not going only parallel and towards him, but I'm going that way as well. So this hand here helps me to do this. Okay? When I do that, I open his chin a little more. I'm here, I start going down, I open a little more to sink my biceps there. So one more time. Now here, side control, cut, throw. I'm working my stuff here, maybe he's pushing my hip, trying to push me away. Switch my base. Check, catch his arm. Head low. Let's work on the armpit there. Cool, great. All I'm gonna do now, adjust and start turning parallel to him. Boom. Go back there, head low to the mat. Squeeze. Okay? Now look what happens. I'm here, going to my transition. I'm digging my hand here for the choke, and now he has two options. He might try to either turn into me. Right? If he does that, mount is always easy. I only go for the mount if I see I'm missing my grip there. Right? Otherwise, I keep insisting here, even if it turns into me. Right? I can still insist there. If nothing's happening, boom, mount. Or, most likely, he's going to try to turn away when I really connect my hip against his arm. Okay? When he's late here, it's super hard for him to turn into me because his arm is trapped. Okay, so he might try to bump and roll all the way out. And then I'm gonna follow him. As I follow, I'm gonna start working my Darce choke here. Push his elbow, his head down, dig my arm on the inside, and I slide. I'm gonna start crawling my hands here. And now look. I want to drop my body weight on top of his arm and shoulder here.
I want to cut both sides of the neck. One with my forearm, the other with his own neck.
So as I catch here,
my elbow now is touching on the mat.
Once I catch and climb over his back here, I'm going to lift this elbow up and drop my weight on top of his shoulder and arm. Okay? So we are there. If he explodes into me, I can always go to the mount if I feel my arms, my grip is not good. If he rolls out, I follow. Okay? Here. Boom. Adjust and maybe it's trying to explode before I start choking, it's okay. Alright, but when I choke here and he see his leg, he's gonna try to explode, turn out. I follow. I can use my hands to push his neck. I can use my triceps to push his neck. Either one is good. Okay, do your favorite one. Push, dig my arm inside, all the way in. Climb my fingers towards his back. Heavy pressure, heavy weight on top of his shoulder and arm, and lift my elbow here. For a choke, okay? So I'm doing, while I'm adjusting here, my elbow is on the mat. As I go for the choke, I lift my elbow here. Squeeze, drop my weight on top of his arm to cut the other blood flow, okay? Last time. Maybe my choke here. I'm trying to do the roast up here.